Hey man, say man, you already know I'm finna say man. It's your boy Cash Carter GTG, checking in, never checking out for show or gotta go. And man, today we about to get into some twisted trill, some TT, some twisted trill, man. So everybody been talking about that Jeffrey Dahmer, situation and everything, and nobody's bringing up the fact that Jeffrey Dahmer had a altar, like. Everybody's more concerned with the fact he was eating people, or that he was getting black people and gay people, and that he was gay, and that it turned them on. And to be honest, people not even talking about that no more. People are more so just talking about the dude who was doing the little dance to escape Dahmer, and there wasn't even no music playing. Like, nobody's talking about the fact this man had a altar. Okay, let's put it like this. So what they want us to believe is what the story is. He was gay and he had a craving, lust, or desire to kill people, and while he did little stuff to them. And it was part of it's because he had a lust for, he couldn't control himself. He just was straight evil, and he wanted to do gay stuff to dead bodies. Okay, I understand that. I get that, right? What I don't get is, why do he need a satanic, a demon, a devil worshiping altar to do that? Like, if I like to kill people, and kill gay black people of color, and they organs and stuff is what turning me on. I'm doing this because of a lust. I'm doing this because of sexual desire. What do a devil altar have to do with it? I know some people are like, oh, it was. No, you got people who do evil, nasty stuff that don't believe in God or the devil. Why do this man have a devil altar? And this is before he got caught. This is not for clout. This is not for, like, when he was getting on people's nerves by being baptized and stuff like that, just to get on people's nerves. Who does stuff like that? Who's the Antichrist? Who does the upside down crosses? The devil, and that's to mock God. You feel me? That's why he wanted to get baptized and stuff like that, and talk to the preacher and go to church. The same reason why he was pouring the ketchup on the chicken, to mock people. He was mocking God. So, not only that, now this is a leap here, but you can't get past that simple fact that Jeffrey Dahmer had a altar. That don't have nothing to do with lust. That don't have nothing to do with wanting to kill people and do stuff with their body and their organs and eat them for sexual desire, and to keep them there because you have attachment issues. That's what they wanted you to believe. And then not only that, if you watch the movie, he didn't even rape all of them. Some of them he just touched on. A lot of the ones he killed, he just hugged them and listened to their heartbeat. He wasn't even raping all of them. Multiple times dude tried to do stuff with him. He was telling them no. My question is, was he gay for real? Because you gotta think, imagine what they was doing, and imagine what they doing in hell. Remember the old city, Solomon and Gomorrah, or whatever, the city that got burned down because they was doing all that extra stuff. Maybe he just was doing all that extra stuff because he was on some demon stuff. You feel me? Because simple fact is, he wasn't even raping. He wasn't even sticking his stuff inside of them. Feel me? This is spiritual war we got going on here. Y'all not even peeping it. You feel me? He was trying to make zombies. You got a demon altar and you making zombies? You even trying to keep them alive while you do this weird stuff to them? You just trying different stuff? Bro was trying to summon something. He was trying to summon something. All of yes, he got colored people and gay people in the hood because of the fact he could get away with it. You feel me? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, I will admit that. I will admit that he did do that. It was an easy target. You feel me? But I feel like he had grown very demonic, and he was trying to summon something, because it wasn't even about lust at that point. Why do you have an altar? Now, this is a stretch. The guy that killed them or whatever was supposed to be like mentally crazy, things of that nature. He was saying that God was telling him to do what he did, and God was saying that he was going to be the chosen one for something. He committed a murder at 20 years old. He killed the guy, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And then he was in jail for 8 years with no incidents. With no incidents. Then Jeffrey Dahmer come there. The guy who has a demon altar, who was making zombies, who was taking people who was black, colored, and homosexual, living in the ghetto, and not doing sexual stuff with all of them. Most of them, it seemed like he didn't do anything that would result of him ejaculating. So it couldn't have all been about lust. So this man coming here, and then God tells the guy who hasn't had any incidents in 8 years to kill this man. Told him he was going to be the chosen one. You feel me? The chosen one to knock off of evil. Listen, I understand that's a jump, but I don't believe in coincidences. They got us fooled, and I'm going to tell you why they got us fooled. Because the same people, the same type of people Jeffrey Dahmer was, is the same people who really run the country. Demonic, demon-worshiping people. You get what I'm saying? So that's why they keep putting Jeffrey Dahmer type stuff out. Because they want to keep that energy, keep that demonicness flowing, and keep it going, while throwing a little bit of the truth in there, but hiding it. If you notice on the movie, they only show his demon altar for literally 1.3 seconds. Literally 1.3 seconds. This man is killing people, drilling them, cutting their body parts off, and y'all only showed the demon altar for 1.3 seconds? Y'all try to make the guy seem like he just did it because he was just extra crazy, and y'all don't want to go into too much of the details of how he didn't have any incidents for 8 years. They had him in population. And then after that, they put him in solitary confinement for 16 to 18 years as punishment. Because like I said, the people that run this world, run this country, is on the same thing that Jeffrey Dahmer is on. So why would they punish him? The police left them in there alone for 20 minutes. Jeffrey Dahmer, a guy who had a demon altar, who was doing demon type stuff with a guy who was proclaimed to be the chosen child of God, to be the chosen one, who came to have conversations with God. Y'all need to wake up. They put this stuff in there and they hide it. Same way we know they've been doing it for hundreds of years. Putting stuff out there to mess our minds up with a little bit of the truth, to mess us up. We know they've been doing that for hundreds of years, hopefully not thousands. So y'all need to believe me when I say they doing the same thing. That's why it's such a big deal. That's why, listen, we can make our own stuff viral, but we can't keep pushing it how Jeffrey Dahmer is being pushed. It's all organized. We need to wake up. It's a spiritual war. We taking the wrong thing out of this movie. Yes, the police been doing us wrong. They've been doing us wrong since they brought us here. They've been doing us wrong since they got here. They brought us here. We got sold here. Plus, it was already some of us here from, massive mutants and things of that nature. So they've been doing us wrong. They killed 84 million to 110 to 20 million Native Americans. And they didn't do it all with hands. They did it with trickery, with germ warfare, with killing their horses and stuff they needed to survive. So you can't tell me they didn't just shoot them in the head and make it easy and make it quick. They did all type of weird stuff. They betrayed them. They made them starve themselves out. So you can't tell me they not gonna do the same thing. You can't tell me these people lost their money and lost their generational wealth. It ain't been that long. The country is only 250 years old. Native Americans were still rallying and doing things after slavery. Native Americans were still having runs in 1890 doing big boy stuff to fight against the country. So you can't tell me this was too long ago and them people done lost their money. They was sending and paying people to go do their work. So you can't tell me these people they lost their money. We saw the KKK rallies where they had the little kids talking about white power. You can't tell me that little kid who grew up off of white power ain't still on that. Just like you got people who grew up off of ramen noodles get multi-millions and they still eating ramen noodles. They still thugging. They still going to Roscoe's Chicken with $100,000, over $100,000 worth of jewelry. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that is not still going on. So man, hey, y'all beware. Beware. They might block me after this, but beware.